The competition is open to anybody between the ages of 13 and 17. They must be happy to perform poetry to an audience and obviously have an interest in poetry themselves. Working with Warwickshire Libraries, they will promote poetry across the county to people of all ages.
This apple is happiness, he says. He plucks one from the tree. No, it is just an apple. She smiles, shakes her basket full kindly. No, those are just apples, he says. This is happiness galore. It looks a lot like an apple, she says. She carefully picks more.
Well, I heard about the programme through my teacher, and at that time I just started writing properly. This programme has really benefited me because of all the challenges it's given me, all the new things I've had to try, particularly with performing poetry and writing commissions, things I wouldn't have done otherwise. Have really helped develop me more as a writer. I definitely recommend the programme because of all the great opportunities you can get involved with as part of it. It's a great confidence boost that helps develop you as a writer really well. I think it's something that a lot of people should really be getting involved with.
I think it's a brilliant opportunity for the students and young people in Warwickshire to promote poetry, to write poetry and to perform poetry. It allows them to go to different events, it allows them to see different places across the county where poetry is taking place. And I also think, more personally, it helps them to develop their language skills so that they can get sort of power of language, which will help them then in terms of them influencing other people and convincing other people of the way that they think.
Puzzled at first, she looked to the floor, but on remembering Mickey, she waited no more. She shook his hand fast and left with a grin, knowing that soon Mickey would be thin. Within 2 hours, a knock at the door signalled the arrival of 40 cats, maybe more. I thought I said 20, she yelled in disgrace, but before she could move, they were all over the place, one on her stool and one on her chair. Sooner or later, they get everywhere. My time as Warwickshire's first Young Poet Laureate has really benefited me enormously because I feel like I've come on in leaps and bounds in terms of my poetry. I've performed in museums, openings of museums, in town squares, in libraries themselves, really anywhere that people would listen. I would say to the next Young Poet Laureate that they should have confidence in themselves. If they've got through, they are clearly very good poets, and that they should really sort of take the opportunity, sort of the ball by its horns, and just run with what they've been given and really go for it.
Application process starts in October. We shortlist to a few finalists who are then invited to a performance day in January. The finalists receive a day's workshop with a professional poet, after which they will perform in front of a live audience. The Young Poet Laureate is then selected and their Laureate year starts in February. Find the application form on Warwickshire Libraries website in October.